Hi, welcome to Camber Hill Coaching. I wanted to give you some really good, strong content today. I want to provide you with some alternative ideas to how to keep a really strong, positive mental attitude no matter what's going on. And there is a lot going on. Now, today is, or this particular period of time, is a lot more confusing than previous weeks or months of recent past. But we have been littered by tragedies throughout all of mankind. This is just another phase, another lesson. So if there always will be something or another, then what's really important is for you and I to remain centered while whatever is going on the surface is going on. That's what I want to bring to your attention today. Hopefully give you some insight, some inspiration, so that you can maintain a fantastic attitude during all of the different seasons that we will go through from this day forward. So in order to do that, you have to start off on the right foot. Now, we're actually going to get off our feet in this particular concept because it's about waking up in the morning. Waking up, the first few seconds that you come alive is the beginning of that dawn. It's the beginning of that day. So start by appreciating yourself immediately. When you wake up, and you're aware of your beingness, thank your body for having a good night's sleep. Thank your body for your heart, for your lungs, for your brain, for your ears, for your smell, for your teeth, for your legs, your toes, your armpit. Acknowledge yourself, right? This is the right thing to do. So this will override how so many people wake up. Many people wake up fearful, or they wake up with the gotta, what didn't I do? Whose feelings did I hurt yesterday? This type of rambling of your mind is not setting you up for success. I'm here to provide you with some construct to keep you successful, which means you're happy, you're healthy, and you're thriving. So when you wake up, give yourself some appreciation straight off of the bat. And then, once you've been appreciating yourself, if there's somebody lying next to you and they're still sleeping, very quietly appreciate them for being here. Amongst 7.5 billion people on the planet, here they are with you. So just appreciate them. And so that appreciation can begin to expand. Wherever your attention is what's going to grow. So you've just started the day with some appreciation. So then bring those feet out to the ground, settle, feel the earth beneath you, feel the firm floor, whether you're in your high rise or at your ranch or you're just at your humble abode. Put those feet flat on the ground and then head toward the coffee machine or the tea machine. I love to start my day with tea, and I use aloe vera juice and orange juice. I actually have a navel tree, which is what's behind me over here, and I actually squeeze fresh orange juice every morning while my tree is abundant into aloe vera juice that I get at a local market, and that really helps to keep inflammation down. So I'm in the third quarter of my life. I'm 58, whatever that means, and so you really want to make sure that your muscle tone, boom, look at those guns, and that your joints are really keeping down the inflammation. Inflammation is what kills people. So aloe vera juice and orange juice for me, you're going to have to look it up for you. I'm not a doctor. Along with my tea. And then I also use a food. I want a food that's going to really light me up. So I use avocado on sourdough toast with a bit of Himalayan salt, and then I load it on with nutritional yeast flakes. Nutritional yeast flakes. Haven't heard of it? Woo! Get yourself some, because it's delicious. You can use it on popcorn. You can use it on all kinds of recipes. I love it. Now, why? Well, because the avocado is filled with fantastic fats. Okay? I want wonderful things going into this creation. This is my body. This is my life. I'm going to take better care of this than I do my damn car because I live in here. Some of the men and women I know, they take better care of their cars. That's just not fabulous. So I'm going to use avocado for the fats, for my brain, for my body. I'm going to use the Himalaya salt because I like it. You know, I got to live. And then, but the nutritional yeast flakes, secret, it's filled with B12. What? B12? Yes, vitamin B12, which everybody needs. I happen to live in a plant food based diet, so B12 is important for me, so they say. And so I do. And for those who do eat animal products, please stop. Or at least go into a vegetarian diet. I profess that to all my clients because I work with brilliant people who are very well educated and they know good sound advice when they get it. So begin to move towards a vegetarian diet, if not a vegan diet. Vegetarian, you can still travel the world. I've traveled to different countries, different places, and I have never been without food. Look at me. I'm fabulous. I eat. So these products, so your nutritional yeast flakes and some avocado, and then have a piece of fruit. Like, oh God, there's so much. Have an apple for God's sake. Something that is alive to get started with. Again, what I am impressing on you is I want you to get nutrition. I want you to have the mental nutrition, which is starting your day off properly by thinking how wonderful your body is, your lungs, your nipples, your armpit, your little toe, your nose, your teeth, everything, right? You're celebrating it. Then your feet hit the floor and you are in a state of well-being. And then get your food and drink and sit at the table. Next, next, we're going to open our journal. I really want to encourage you to get a hard-covered journal because if your life is worth living, it's worth writing. Okay? If your life is worth living, and by God it better be, or you better make an appointment with me today, Mr. and Mrs., then it's worth writing about. So here's 3 things I want you to write about. I want you to write about things you're grateful for. Yep, I want you to use your pen, not your phone. Use your pen, and I want you to write into this beautiful journal as if you're writing to the reader. I don't want you to write to yourself. I want you to write to the reader. This postures the writer in a different kind of flair. Okay, trust me on this. So write to the reader. 3 things that I learned today. And then I want you to write 3 things that you're grateful for and something you learned. So I'm going to change up the order. 3 things that you're grateful for, 3 things that you want to get done that day, and then something that you learned the day before. Perhaps it was a word. I learn a new word almost every day. I have a book I have dedicated just to words. I actually do. It's just a book, and it's a blank book. I write in words and the definitions, and they're like gumballs. I'll be communicating with some fantastic human being that I'm dealing with, and I'm looking for that one word to capture the concept, and bloop, bloop, down comes the gumball into my brain, into my consciousness, and out my mouth. It's amazing. The brain is amazing. When we treat it right, we give it proper fats, we give it nutrition, the whole system works like a jet plane, a fired up jet plane. It's magnificent, this body we live in. Treat it right, think right, eat right, right? Then after you get done journaling, now this is the next part. Now I think that most of us, I work with really highly effective people. It's just who I've worked with for 37 years. Doctors, lawyers, engineers, top engineers in their fields, actors, producers. These people, they love their life. They get stuff done. Real estate investors. When you work with this type of person, these men and women, they stick to facts, right? As a person who is in a position, an influential position, you have to keep your sanity with facts and not hearsay. And so I recommend to anyone that I am responsible for, please stick to facts and stay away from fear. Facts and fear are different. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Get it? False evidence appearing real. When you get into a fearful thought, that is worrisome. Worrisome is not going to construct a good day. So I want you to stick to facts. Now, as a professional, I need to apprise myself because I work with people all across North America, and I got to know what the hell's going on. Hello. So I look at the New York Times. This is the way I look at. I cruise the front page online. I don't get paper anymore delivered to my door. I look at the New York Times. I look at the Los Angeles Times because I live in the suburbs of Los Angeles, California. And I look at the Press Telegram because I live in Long Beach. So I look at my immediate news in my hood. And then I also look at the Wall Street Journal. Now, between the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times business section, I'm clued in to the brokers that are doing deals. Because money talks and BS walks. And let me tell you, there is a lot more BS walking on stages, on political platforms, and on people trying to get your attention than you'll ever need in your entire God-given life 3 times over right now. So keep out of fearful rhetoric coming out of humans just trying to hypnotize you, and stay centered in facts. Read facts, decipher, use your hunch, use your gut, use your bloody instinct, because that is your key to success. So if you peruse those authorities of their opinion, that's the New York Times, LA Times, what am I pitching them? They're not paying me. The Wall Street Journal, your local newspaper, hey, you're good to go. Turn that junk off and get busy in your life, because your life is fabulous and this is it. This is not a dress rehearsal. Let's get the career going. Let's reinvent yourself. Everyone is a coach. Okay? I happen to get paid for coaching, but I'm a coach even if I don't get paid. You're a coach if you're a mother, if you're a father, if you're a neighbor, a brother, a sister, a cousin, an uncle, a gas station attendant, a CEO, a doctor. It doesn't matter. We're all coaching each other. So stay on track. Do not get caught up in rhetoric. Deal with the facts. Follow the money and cut the BS. That's a great prescription for enjoying your life. Now, in order to maintain your continuity in the constitution of your well-being, I highly recommend that you meditate. Yes, that you sit your butt or your arse, as the English say. I just love the way they say arse. I don't know what an arse is. They put R in places I've never seen. Anyhow, sit for 20 minutes. Now I got to tell you, I've been meditating for over 35 years. I started when I was 21 years old. I went to some hippie place in Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, California, and I thought, what the hell am I doing here? These people are going to have dreadlocks. Changed my life. Changed my life. They didn't have dreadlocks either. They had like Mercedes-Benz and Ferraris. I was like, whoa, wrong impression. So meditation is where it's at. I mean, it will change your life for the better, because I'm not going to tell you why, because that's for another time. But what I would suggest that you do is that you set your iPhone, you get a pillow, and you sit your butt on the ground. You can sit in a chair if you need be. I have like a ritual. Rituals are very important to me. We'll get into that another time, because this is the new channel. I'm the new human, folks. This is the new human. So get with me. The new humans are marching forward. So meditation, 20 minutes. Now, I've been meditating, as mentioned previously, just moments ago, for a very long time. And then I was just with a TM instructor. I had a one-on-one with a TM instructor. If you don't know what that means, it's what that initials are. It's Transcendental Meditation. I highly recommend you YouTube it. Now, you don't have to do TM. You can. I use Buddha. I'm very much into Zen Buddhism. You can see that all over my brand, images of Zen Buddhism, because it's how I stay safe and sane, and how I prosper, and how I drive my business model. So in Zen Buddhism, you simply pay attention to your inhale and exhale. Inhale. Do it with me. Feel it in your belly, to your chest, to your shoulders and back. And then you exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose. That's why you have hair in there, not in your mouth. Hello. And then exhale through your mouth. Now, if you got a little dizzy, consider yourself lucky that you didn't smoke something crazy and get there. But it's through oxidation, getting energy, getting oxygen up into your brain. Hello, your brain. That's where you're going to get a lot of your good images. And then into your body, into every cell of your beautiful body, renewed by oxygen. Okay, so breath work in meditation, and you set your timer. Now, if you need to, just do it. Start with 10 minutes. Don't start with 5. Don't be a wussy. Give it all you got. Sit for 10. For God's sake, you got 10. And if you don't got 10, then give me 20. I sound like a drill sergeant. So set your phone. I do that. I set my phone. I put it on airplane mode, and I set it for 10 minutes, and I follow my breath. Yes, follow your breath. Meditation. Now, when I was with this instructor, as we close this up, he said to me, Camber Hill, you've been doing this for how long? And I said, 35 years. Like, I'm all like, look at me, I'm a badass. And he said, well, you're never going to get the full optimum potential from your transcendental meditation, from your meditation, because I don't have a brand on it, unless you do it twice a day. I was like, what? Nobody told me that. Nobody said I had to do it twice. I just got to once every day. He said, I'm sorry. His name was Leslie. I said, Leslie, you can't be serious. Yeah, I'm dead serious. Okay. I've been doing it twice a day now for a little bit of time. And I will tell you, my potential and my good fortune has skyrocketed. Like, why didn't they tell me this 30 years ago? 35 years ago. They didn't. Doesn't matter. Here I am right now. And that's what I'm telling you about today. Be here now. Be here now. Deal with the facts. So let's recoup what we just learned. So what we're going to do is we're going to wake up in the morning and we're going to say, I am grateful for my body, my mind, and my spirit. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for what I do and what I do not have. Are you listening to me? Okay, good. Because you're a good student. You're coachable, and therefore you are a winner. And that's why you're going to be one of my members. And you're going to wake up, right? You're going to grab your coffee. You're going to have food of substance. Don't eat dead cereal. Come on, people. It's dead. Eat something alive. Have a banana. Have a Japanese pear. Those are so badass. I love that stuff. Damn, I love those. I didn't know about those till about 5 years ago. Where were Japanese? Is it called a Japanese pear? I think so. Anyways, they're so good. Have an apple. I love apples, even with peanut butter. And then sit down and get your journal out, because you're going to set the constitution of your day for your mindset. So you're going to write 3 things that you're grateful for, three things that you want to have done, and something that you learned, a word, a phrase, something, pivotal that changed your life. Write it down. Write. If your life is worth living, your life is worth writing about. And then meditate. Meditate in the morning and meditate in the evening. Do it twice a day. Do it. Just do it. Don't give me excuses. Don't cry and whine. Do it. Practice. Practice doing it. Now, a little housekeeping. I'm Camber Hill. Not hard to find. Not like Jack and Jill. I'm Camber Hill. It's easy. CamberHill.com. And please subscribe and hit the like button, and to encourage me to bring you more outstanding content from Camber Hill Coaching. And go to my website and check out the things that I have to offer. I offer online coaching now exclusively. You can have one-on-one. I have mastermind groups on Wednesday and Saturday that you can join part. There's only 5 people permitted. I have 30-minute coaching services that I do offer once you're up and rolling. So I have a plethora of services in order to take care and make you the most successful person you can possibly be. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Please share this video with your friends, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, bye for now.